Welcome back, boys and girls. And as a USCCA instructor, my choice of carrying pistol is P-01 Omega. And this is my best birthday present ever from my loving family. Let's get on with the review and do some real defense shooting. Okay, this is how it came. A beautiful pistol, two 15-round magazines, and they all fit really well. I've already tried them. And this also comes with an option where you could go with a thumb safety or a decocker. And I always recommend a decocker. Now the reason is that when you're fighting for your life, you want to make your gun as simple as possible. Now having your hammer cocked and having it on safety, as you draw the pistol, you have to remember to release the safety and then pull the trigger. And in a very chaotic situation, you could get a little confused. Then you could shoot yourself or forget to release the safety and lose that crucial seconds. This also came with a manual, bicycle lock, and the cleaning rod with a brush. Alright, let's take a look. Okay, as you can see, this is double action, single action. So this has the hammer, and gun is safe, it's empty, decocker. MSRP on this pistol is $779, but I paid $751 for it. And these are not easy to find. I've seen many of them out there for like $850, but I was lucky enough to find one for $751, and obviously my family paid for it. Now overall length on this is 7.2 inches. The height is 5.03 inches. The barrel length is 3.75 inches, and the width is 1.38 inches. And the weight is 28.1 ounce. So this is about 5 ounces heavier than Glock 19. And if you look at it, the size is almost identical with Glock 19. The size comes in 3-dot system, and it's very visible, and they're fixed. And the serrations on the slide is very positive, very nice, but they're not really bulky or standing out. Now, there are a couple of reasons why I picked this gun as a self-defense carrying pistol, and then I'm going to go over them with you right now. Now, again, as a doctor, I could tell you that most accidental fires are caused by the structure fire. Whereas double action, single action, when you have a hammer down, for you to accidentally fire your pistol, it takes a long pull and heavy pull. So it's not very likely. But after the first shot with a hammer cock, the trigger is really sensitive. And if you look at the reset, also very exceptional. So after you chamber your first round, you could use a decocker, which is ambidextrous on both sides. So just press this down, and then you could carry a half cock, and this is safe. And if you need to, all you have to do is pull your gun out and pull the trigger as hard as you can, and then bam, you have it there. Now, the biggest problem with double action, single action is that first shot shooting in a double action and a second shot, there's quite a big difference. And honestly, with a few practice, I didn't even see a big difference. Okay, let's check the trigger. First, double action with a decocker. It shows 7 pounds and 15.8 ounces. So actually, it's not too bad. Now let's check the full double action without a decocker. Shows 8 pounds and 5.1 ounces. So again, that's not too bad. Now single action. 2 pounds and 3.5 ounces. Really nice. And another thing is that slide fits into the frame. So if you look at it, you can see the frame is thicker than the slide. And the slide sits down really low. And that really gives a good control of a muzzle flip. And I was really surprised how soft shooting this pistol was. This was actually soft as my Glock 19 with the compensator on. And because of this, when you're holding your pistol, your thumb or the index finger is out of the way of the slide. So it's very unlikely that in an extreme situation where you're fighting for your life, have your fingers on the slides, which could cause malfunction. And if you look at it, you can see the difference in the thickness of the slide. CJ sits really low, where the Glock is much higher. So if you look at it, the frame is very thin here, whereas the CJ is much thicker. And everybody knows that Glock has one of the best grip, and I gotta tell you, this has such a tight grip on my hand. This feels like pistol grip is molded into your hand. And the reason is because it's got a really nice rubber on both sides. It's got the little groove here, so when you grab it, your hand fits right into it. And also has the cuttings on the back of the grip and in the front of the grip. So if you grab it, this feels so tight. And this really helps with the accuracy. So when you're doing a double tapping or fast shooting, it's really easy to keep your muzzle pointed at the target. And there's a takedown level, that's magazine release. Pops out really good. And also has an accessory wear in the bottom of the barrel for the lasers or flashlight. Again, I do not recommend flashlights or lasers for self-defense gun. I'm gonna say this again, the data shows when the criminal sees a light or laser pointing it their way, they fear for their life and they will shoot right at it as fast as they can. So you become a very noticeable, bright target. Alright, I can't wait, let's go do some shooting. Okay, first time shooting my CG P-01.
So if, a battle compensated, that's sexy shit. You can't
The trigger does have a little pre-travel, but not bad at all, and it's pretty light, and the recoil is very manageable.
Well, and in urban, or rather in rural. I mean, if you have some streets, say I've got a...
Let's try the decock and double action. Not bad. Okay, this one I'm going to try a full double action. Okay, that was heavier, and my point of impact did change quite a lot at 120 yards. Yeah, the recoil is very manageable. Okay, I'm done breaking the barrel. Now I'm going to take the point of impact at 25 yards. Okay, I'm pulling a little to the left, but not bad at all. Alright, let's try 5 more shots. Okay, still shooting a little bit to the left, but I think I have all 10 shots within size of my hand. Okay, I'm going to try 5 more shots with squinting my eye. Okay, still a little low, but it definitely came to the center, and it's still within palm of my hand. Okay, I'm really pumped about my CG, very happy. Alright, there's my hand. Look at that, all 15 shots. I'm extremely happy with my CG, not a single flyer, and that's not easy with a pistol at 25 yards. Okay, this is at 10 yards, it's CG P-01. Let's see how fast the CG is. Stand by. .70. .45 seconds. Stand by. .29 seconds. Honestly, I don't see a big difference between striker fire or double action with a decocker. Again, having a decocker is a great feature, so when you're practicing, it's much, much safer. Now let's see how fast and accurate I can put 5 rounds in the steel target. That was 4.65 seconds. Again, going from double action to single action, there is a little hesitation. I just have to practice more. Okay, we're at 160-degree range, and we're gonna go for 4 double taps. Stand by. Make it safe. Time is 5.03 seconds. Again, there was a little hesitation from double action to single action. Let's try one more time. Stand by. Make it safe. Okay, I still had a little bit of hesitation, but time-wise it's not bad. It's 4.35 seconds. So it's fast as a striker fire. Okay, now let's go check if there's 4 holes in each target. Okay, we got 4 holes here, all in black. We got 4 holes here, all in black. Wow, this is nice too. All in the center. And this one has the extreme angle, but we still got all 4 holes. 3 in black and 1 outside the black. In the middle of the summer day when it gets really hot and you're shooting and having fun, we have a place to cool off. Dip your legs in the water, and I tell you, this water is freezing cold. Okay, now let's try 360-degree shooting range. I'm gonna be double tapping all 4 targets. Stand by. That was 4.20 seconds. Really good. All right, let's try one more time. Stand by. Okay, the first shot got me a little bit off because I'm so used to shooting a single action. Stand by. Okay, that was 4.18 seconds. It's the same time as the striker fire. Now the real question is, do we have 6 holes there? Okay, first target, 6 holes in all black. Wow, this is nice. 6 holes. And the third target, 6 holes, also very nice. And the last target, again, 6 holes in all black. The grip on the CG is really nice, it's very grippy, and it fits like a glove, and I feel more solid when I'm shooting it. Well, you've seen it, as I mentioned in different videos. So one of the main reasons that I recommend CG for self-defense for everybody, but especially for the beginner, is safe to practice and it's safe to carry. And when you're in a situation where you're fighting for your life, this is very dependable, very fast, and very functional. You'll have a less chance of accidentally firing your pistol, and it doesn't complicate you with safety, you just have to pull the trigger. And the decocker worked really well. So doing my practice, I just had to use the decocker and it was safe, and practicing was so much easier. Now again, double action to single action is a little bit confusing, but after a few practice, I was getting used to it really fast. And this was fast as the striker fire and accurate. And this also has a very small mag well, so it's really easy to fit your magazine. And lastly, stay safe and God bless. See ya.